Hi, my name is Irene Bakken. I'm currently a senior at Columbia College Chicago studying fashion merchandising with a minor in marketing. My current job is I'm part time at Planet Fitness, but my dream job that I would love to have is anything within the marketing and fashion industries. I'm pretty open to anything that comes my way. I really just want to gain more experience, create connections, network, and really find something that fulfills my soul and whatnot, as cheesy as that sounds. How would I describe streetwear essentials to someone who hasn't heard of it before? It is, if you want to get into the streetwear industry, you need to be taking this course. It is quite literally an overview of everything from where streetwear began, who paved the way, and to where it is now. And within that, in betweenness, there's what you can do if you want to be an entrepreneur, like who you need to know, what ideas should you be thinking of, like the steps you need to be taking in order to create your own brand, or if you just want to get more involved in this industry, what you should be thinking of. It's a really good course that gives you literally a year to do, so plenty of time to do that. You can do it on your own time, which makes it really easy because it makes it flexible towards your schedule. And the modules itself are not that long. I really enjoyed that, where all the videos and the readings were quite literally shorter or medium read. They weren't like long history textbooks where like you quite literally like, oh my god, like I can't do this. Like the information is really good, and it keeps you on your toes essentially, right? There's a couple of quizzes at the end and stuff, but like even if you get it wrong, you can take it again. It's a pretty easy, informative course, I would say. Okay, so if you're interested in streetwear, I highly 100% say take this course because, like I mentioned earlier, it gives you everything you need to know about streetwear, where it began, and where it's going, and how it is in pop culture now. It's pretty recent, I would say, and with the trends, and pretty on track with everything. I had only known a little bit of information about like streetwear and stuff before taking the course, and now I feel pretty good about it explaining things to people about streetwear, especially because I feel streetwear hasn't been as popular in previous years as it is now in pop culture. For instance, like what HBO is putting together a series literally taking 10 streetwear brands and putting them head to head. Like we've never seen that before. It's always been pretty much high fashion, right? Runway, all that stuff. So even now streetwear is being highlighted even more. So if you definitely want to get, you don't know where to start with streetwear, but you're interested, definitely take this course. It'll give you everything you need to know. Um, what skills have I developed from this assignment, from the assignments I've taken? Definitely figuring out myself a little bit, as weird as that sounds. For instance, one of the assignments that we had done was create a customer profile for yourself for your own brand, and that was a lot of fun to me because I had never previously done any like graphic design beforehand. But this course really made me want to push myself, do things like I've never done before, and I formatted together a really cool, might I say, graphic design for my customer profile that I'm really proud of. And I really enjoy looking at the other students and what they had done for their brands. Really cool information, and getting inspired from other people that I haven't even met is an amazing feeling. Um, what did I find beneficial about taking this course highlighted from Streetwear Industries? For sure, to me, was all the courses about like the history and like who paved the way for us. I don't feel like it gets talked about a lot, from Damper Dan and all those people who had originally started this streetwear, and it's become so popular now. And essentially, just like marketing standpoint, like who you need to talk to if you are a brand, wanting to outsource to other companies or something like that. I feel like that's really good information for someone who doesn't necessarily didn't necessarily grow up in the fashion world or has somebody in fashion, it's a lot to deal with. And if you don't know where to start, what questions are you supposed to ask about? Like, who are you supposed to talk to? This course does a really good job of highlighting, like, what you should do, who you should talk about, what's a good deal versus what's a bad deal, which, again, read your contracts. So important. Read them. I know they look long. It is worth everything, because you could get yourself in a really bad contract, which I had not known previously prior to the course, but now I do. um, I really think Streetwear Essentials was a very good time, a good investment, time and money wise, because like I said, it gives you a full year to do it. So it's quite literally on your time. There's no rush to do anything. If anything, I didn't want to procrastinate because I didn't want to lose that information. I continuously wanted to, knowledge is power. I wanted to learn as much as I can, and how I could apply it to, my everyday life. I mean, I was telling people that, my fashion friends, about all the information, and they're like, I've never heard of that, or like, that's crazy, like, they're not into it as much as me. But it was just one of those things where, like, with all the information that I had gained from this course, it was definitely a good investment for me in the long run. And I'm really happy I took it. How did I fit this program into your daily life? Like I mentioned, I honestly just did a little bit every day, or I found time, I made time for it because I wanted to learn. Like, this is one of those courses where it's like, the information that they're giving, you really want to learn. Like, there is no, like, it doesn't feel like a hassle. Essentially, it doesn't feel like, oh my god, like, I have to do this, I have to watch this video. Everything is pretty much self-explanatory, and if it's not, then, like, you want to learn about it. Like, you're like, oh my god, like, this is so interesting, let me learn more about it, and research a little bit more about it, do it on my own time. It was very easy breezy kind of course, and the load work was definitely not a lot. If anything, some of the projects took a long time, but that was only because I wanted it to be as best as it could be, so I could showcase it to potential people that I'd apply to. It just be another form of work. I really took the time to perfect it, even though, people that were looking through it, I had never seen, I don't know who they are. It was more so for myself, and even just getting inspired from other people and their works that I saw, I was like, oh my god, like, this is so good. Like, I want to make it as perfect as I can, just so they can maybe get inspiration from it as well. Really great course. Super happy I took it. Definitely would suggest it to friends or anybody that's interested in streetwear. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye.